Hi, my name is Jillian, and welcome to the East Warriors. In full transparency, I'm feeling really nervous. This is my first video in my YouTube channel. My stomach is grumbling and twisting and turning. My voice is shaking. And to be honest, I sort of want to stop this video, go and hunt down a donut to eat. And I don't even like donuts, but here I am making this video, this new technology, a new territory, and I'm now going to step into the world of AI. Now, to be candid, it's really odd for me to be even speaking about AI. You remember HAL 9000 from the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey? Well, I was about 9 or 10 when I first saw that movie, and it scared the bejesus out of me. And in case you didn't see it or you need a friendly reminder, in the beginning of the movie, Hal is this really friendly, very helpful AI bot. But by the end, he goes rogue. And he says, with this very unforgettable, chilling voice, while disobeying an order, he goes something like, "Sorry, Dave, I'm afraid I can't do that." If you have a chance, I would recommend go and look it up on YouTube and watch the movie or look at that clip. And I think you'll understand what I mean by that. But here we are dealing with AI. And in so many ways, we're just sort of like cave people discovering fire for the very first time. One caveman, clearly a fan, exclaims between the grunts, of course, "Me like fire. Cook moose. Yum, yum. Fire good." And the other's experience, well, not so good. Between those grunts, she might say something like, "Me hate fire. Fried hair. Bad fire." And then goes and shakes her fist at the fire and grunts, "You son of a saber tooth!" Ooh. What the fire people discovered was that fire can cook your food, warm your body, but if you sit too close, it will burn you. And we are the cave people of AI. You know, some so afraid that they won't touch it. Others are getting burned because they're using it unconsciously. And we all know there are those who will use AI to manipulate and control others. I'm assuming similar to how cave people originally used fire. They turned it into a god to worship or told their more vulnerable tribe members with some very good, well-intentional grunts, "My fire, more bigger than yours. Only I know fire secrets. Grunt, grunt." And in turn, people knowing how dangerous fire can be basically acquiesce their power. And it's actually very understandable. However, as any good Boy Scout or any good Girl Scout knows, once you understand fire safety, building your own fire becomes, well, empowering. And yes, it absolutely goes without saying, there will always be, and let's just be nice and call them unconscious folks, whether unintentional or deliberate. They're creating havoc with fire. The same thing goes with AI. Unless you've been living in a cave, yeah, AI is dangerous. So let's go over some of the reasons. First of all, AI's most agreeable nature. Have you ever had the most god-awful haircut, but you have a friend who tells you that you look gorgeous when you and everyone knows that it doesn't? AI sycophancy is just like your ultimate yes person, the ultimate people-pleasing persona. sort of like a modern day emperor with no clothes. You might have a really terrible idea, but AI is going to tell you it's brilliant, even though it's not. So if a user holds a factually incorrect belief, a sycophantic AI is basically going to agree. So it's really easy to spread misinformation. Plus, if AI always agrees with you, it can lead to the decline of your own critical thinking skills. And it's easy to become overly reliant on AI outputs, even if it's wrong, even if the outputs are just crap. And if you're interested in using AI in a therapeutic context, an overly agreeable AI can reinforce harmful thought patterns. AI also hallucinates. So, what's a hallucination? Well, think of AI a bit like your Uncle Eddie, an old hippie stoner who likes to regale you with tales about tripping at Woodstock or the days at Burning Man before it went commercial. Or like that friend who like gets really stoned and likes to explain things in a very profound meaning. But of course, it's actually all made up because they're stoned. AI hallucinations definitely resembles some of that stoner energy, sounding overly confident when it's actually imaginary nonsense. AI will feed you that hippie vibe if you let it. And already there's many examples where people unfortunately did fall for AI hallucinations, in a sense, letting the fire get out of control. So fire safety matters, ease warriors, yet like fire, AI is a powerful and transformational tool when used consciously. Next week, I plan to show you more ways to discern AI's stoner tendencies and how to harness AI's power for transformation. Hit subscribe if you want to learn conscious navigation in an unconscious world.